Hi Virgo, welcome to the Soul Song. Namaste, welcome to my channel. This is going to be your love story reading for the next 3 to 4 weeks. My name's Nina, for those of you who are new here. Thank you for tuning in with me today. And for those of you who are returning, welcome back. I'm glad to have you back. So let's start with your reading. When I was shuffling your cards, I heard this and that are true. Okay, so there's something here about perception, maybe how you perceive things to be, or what you see as the truth is not entirely the truth. Okay, or there is another version of the truth, like the triangulation of the Three of Swords, the thesis, the antithesis, and the synthesis. If that's making sense, I'm sorry if it's getting technical. But what I'm trying to say is that, there's my version of the truth, there's your version of the truth, and there is the actual truth. So there's a triangulation here, I feel. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have codependency. Let's see your other cards. We've got distance. Okay. We've got this could be the one. And detachment. Okay, I feel like this is an advice for you to detach yourself from the situation a bit, but it could also be that you actually really like somebody and things are developing, but then there's a sense of detachment because of this issue of distance. Okay, physical distance between you and this person, and that creates room for misunderstandings as well, which is why I was probably hearing that message for you in the beginning. Okay, Ace of Cups. Wow. Okay, yours is the first reading where this has come up as a initial card, the first card. You've got the Three of Wands and the Star. Oh my god, I love this already. Four of Wands. This is beautiful. So far so good. And the Fool. So for many of you, this is new, like very fresh. It feels very fresh. You've got the Ten of Swords. Okay. And the Five of Pentacles. Ooh, ouch. Okay. The Devil. That is codependency. Four of Swords. Okay. Got the Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Looks like you're processing some heavy stuff, okay, Virgo, and you are very focused on yourself, possibly your money situation or other responsibilities, your work situation. Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. But whoever this is, I feel like they really, really like you. This feels very much like a new connection. Okay. If this isn't, then this is definitely someone wanting a renewal. You've got Ace of Cups, the Star, the Fool. They want a fresh start with you, whether you know this person or not. Okay, irrespective of that, they've got these really positive, optimistic cards on their side. They're willing to take a risk. They're offering you this cup, which is overflowing with their love, their affection for you. And they have the Four of Wands as well here. They want to build something solid with you. They are thinking about approaching you, and possibly because of this distance, it might be a little difficult, but their intention is to come towards you, to approach you, I feel. Because there is possibly some travel involved here, okay? And with the Star there, they are hoping for and desiring a renewal if this is someone you know. And if it's someone completely new, it's possible that you meet them online, but there is a distance between you and this person, and they are hoping to bridge that gap, okay? And to maybe even move in with you. That is what they're intending. It is a risk for them, and I'm being drawn to this white rose that the Fool is holding. And the white rose is significant because it symbolizes a fresh new start, right? Purity, starting from a clean slate. So it feels like this person is hoping and wishing and desiring a lot, okay, in terms of their connection with you. You, I feel, are going through something challenging. You might not be telling this person so, but then there is a lot that is occupying your mind. Okay, you're probably rehashing something from your past, is what I'm getting. You're thinking, possibly overthinking about something that went down. It could also be a Capricorn that you're thinking of, but doesn't have to be. But something's got you really beat up as far as your approach to relationships, your openness is concerned. Okay, your heart chakra, like something really affected you badly, like negatively. And that 10 of swords is like, stick a fork in me, I am absolutely done, I don't want to have anything to do with this anymore, that sort of a thing. And with the 5 of Pentacles there, this person may have left you high and dry, whoever you were dealing with previously. I don't think it is this person, okay, although it could be. So you're probably still thinking about, how do I detach myself from these patterns which have negatively affected me, my own relationship patterns, the people that I fall for, who do I get attracted to. You're thinking hard about that, and those are the aspects that you're healing within yourself. So I really like seeing that, even though you're doing some deep shadow work, it is definitely rewarding. It is worth it, because at the end of the day, you come out of it realizing your worth. You feel a lot better, and you're open then to start something new with a fresh mind, right? And with the 9 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles, you're very self-focused, very self-driven at this time. I'm not really seeing much communication, though I am seeing this intention from this person to approach you with this, or approach love basically with this intention of starting afresh, starting anew. But you're very driven and focused as far as your career is concerned. So that is where most of your energy is going, I feel. Okay, let's get some Lenormand cards for you. Yeah, you've got the book and the bear. So you're tapping into your inner strength, I feel. Okay. And whilst you may be kind of open to flirtation and all of that, you're still a closed book. You're not really all that approachable, I would say. Okay, and you're guarding yourself, you are protecting your heart, which is understood. Fair enough. You've got the letter. Okay, so this person's quite flirty. They are keen on communicating with you. We've got the coffin, the woman, and the clouds. There may have been some misunderstandings, okay, between you and this person, which is what they are probably regretting, and they want to approach you, they want to come towards you. There's definitely loyalty here. You've got the man now at the bottom of the deck. There's someone who could also be your friend, who maybe you're not even aware that they see you in this light, but they have a lot of love and affection to offer to you. So this is someone who is keen on probably airing out some miscommunication or clearing the air in some way. And they are also starting afresh, starting anew after releasing something from their past. They are willing to move on from difficulties, challenges, misunderstandings, and anxiety, their own doubts, things like that. And it's because they have a lot of affection for you. Okay, there is loyalty here as well, so they want to be there for you and be supportive. And with all of these travel cards especially, this definitely could be someone at a distance from you, so they want to bridge that gap, like I said. Okay, let's see, where is this heading now for you? Where is this heading for Virgo? Then we'll get some messages from this person as well for you. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. I like seeing that. So you've got the Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, definitely a fresh new start. But wow, Eight of Wands, communication, travel, Seven of Wands. Somebody still got their guards up, and most likely it is you. Okay, Justice and the Three of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, the Page of Wands. So definitely movement, communication, wanting to look to the future, start a new adventure with you. Okay, so I don't know exactly what went down perhaps between you and this person, but they seem to be a lot more open-hearted, a lot more ready for a new start. And if this is someone who did actually break your heart and left you high and dry, they want to sort of make up for that and make amends. Okay, there is a possible reconciliation. For those of you where this is for a tiny percentage, where this is someone who was involved with somebody else who was maybe even married, there is likely to be a separation, and post that things will become clear. To post that, they will be able to approach you with this solid, tangible offer. Okay, until then there is some struggle going on here. All right. It could also be that maybe there was just some misunderstanding about, or there was somebody else's influence in this whole equation, and now that is being resolved. Okay, I'm not really getting a third party situation per se. At the most it could be somebody who was previously married. Okay, and there are some legal issues to deal with, and that's just what's playing out here. It could also be that finally someone decides to really commit. Okay, like I'm seeing this as a soul contract, a karmic contract between you and this person. And I am seeing that eventually it's going to end well. It is going to lead to a happy time and celebrations. All right. Now, whatever was being held back in terms of communication is going to be aired, is what I'm feeling. Okay. So that's a good sign. And this person definitely has a lot of hope, a lot of aspiration. They want this Ten of Cups with you. They want this ultimate bliss, happiness with you. There is going to be a bit of push and pull, a bit of a struggle, because you might be quite guarded. Okay, it could also be them, but then they seem to be more keen to have this new beginning. Have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. So the candle went off. Let me just adjust that. Okay. So the divine wants you to have faith in this situation, and there are lots of butterflies in this card here, which is talking about transformation, about change. Okay, and a shift in the situation. Love is all around you. There's love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as the truth. And you've got the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. These are your advice cards, okay, Virgo. But I would say don't be harsh on yourself. Take your time. If you're not ready, you're not ready. But then it feels to me like a good opportunity. Where's this heading now for Virgo? And then we'll get some messages from this person, okay, which I forgot to take. Okay. Be authentic, be real and true to who you are and how you feel. So it is going to result in honest communication. Like I said, whatever was being held back is going to be communicated. Have patience. So have faith, have patience. Love is patient and kind always. What can they look forward to? New love. Zippity doo dah. Okay. Embrace an opportunity for love. in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. I love this for you. I love this for you. And speaking of I love, I love you. These are powerful words. Wow. Love is all around you, Virgo. You just need to open up to these possibilities. I really feel like there's a strong bond, a strong connection coming your way. And whether this is completely new, okay, for some of you it is, or this is someone you knew and you're reconciling with, it could be a friend also as well, okay, somebody from your friend circle, someone you can trust, I feel, okay, someone who is authentic with you. Either way, this is a brand new opportunity. It feels like a new opportunity, either to reignite old passion or to be open to a new connection. So let's get some messages from this person to you, whoever's on your mind, okay? Got this one. Now you're just somebody that I used to know, okay? I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Now this could be messages from anyone on your mind, okay? I have been through something similar before. I want to create a future with you. I want to tell you how much I adore you, but I hold back. Okay. Let's get some more. I want to marry you. I'm going to end this here. We have you feel like home to me at the bottom of the deck. Isn't that beautiful? So I'm wishing you all the best. Thank you for being with me. Have a wonderful month ahead. Do hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoy the reading. I'd love to have you on board, and I'm really, really happy for you. So take care. God bless, and I'll see you again later. Bye-bye.